If you've ever felt that trying to find financial help in the UK is like navigating some kind of ridiculously complex maze, well, you are definitely not alone. It can feel really overwhelming, but today we're going to give you the map.
So you're struggling with bills, and you're thinking, where do I even begin? It's a question so many people ask, and honestly, it's the very first thing we're going to tackle in this explainer.
Okay, so let's dive right in. This whole system of support, yeah, it can really feel like a maze. So let's start by breaking down what it actually looks like so we can find the clearest path right through the middle of it.
The truth is, the UK's support system is a real patchwork, right? You've got national schemes, you've got council funds, you've got charitable grants all over the place. It sounds complicated, I know, but trust me, we're going to make it simple.
So, where's the best place to start? For most people, the single most important first step you can take is to contact your local council. Seriously, think of them as the main gateway to the most immediate and flexible help you can get.
And here's exactly why that's your best bet. For the 2025 to 2026 period, the government has given a massive £742 million directly to local councils. And that money? It has one single purpose: to help residents who are struggling.
This pot of money is called the Household Support Fund. The best way to think about it is like a flexible war chest, given to your local council with one clear mission: help people in the area cover the cost of essentials. It's specifically designed to be super adaptable to what the community actually needs.
And just look at how broad the term essentials is here. It's not just about energy and food. No way. This fund could help you with your broadband bill, a new school uniform, fixing a broken fridge, or even getting petrol to make it to a crucial appointment. That flexibility, that's its greatest strength.
So, how to get your hands on it? Well, every single council is required by law to have a way for you to apply directly. And this bit is so important. You do not have to be on benefits to be eligible. It's for a whole range of low-income households, so even if you're working, it is absolutely worth checking out.
Next up, let's talk about the biggest expense for so many of us: housing costs. If you find your benefits aren't quite stretching to cover your rent, your council actually manages another specific fund you really need to know about.
They're called discretionary housing payments, or DHPs for short. Basically, these are extra discretionary payments from your council, and they're designed specifically to bridge that gap when your existing housing support just doesn't cover the full rent.
Now, the rules here are a bit more specific than the Household Support Fund. To get a DHP, you have to already be receiving either housing benefit or the housing cost part of universal credit. Think of that as the key that unlocks the door to this extra help.
A DHP can be a total lifesaver for a rent shortfall, or even to help you pull together a deposit to move. But it's just as important to look at what it can't cover. Knowing it's not for things like benefit sanctions or overpayments, that helps you manage your expectations and make sure you're applying for the right reasons. Okay, let's switch gears and focus on families with children. The system has a bunch of different layers of support, all designed to ease the financial pressures that come with raising a family on a low income.
First up, a big one: childcare. If you're a working family on universal credit, you can claim back up to 85% of your childcare costs. For so many parents, that is their biggest monthly bill, so this can make a huge difference. And to put that 85% into perspective, for a family with 2 or more kids, it could mean a maximum monthly payment of nearly £1,800. That is some serious support, and it's all designed to make sure work actually pays.
And for anyone just starting a family, there's something called the Sure Start Maternity Grant. If you're expecting your first child and you get certain benefits, this is a one-off, tax-free payment of £500 to help with all the costs of a new baby. There's also help with day-to-day stuff, like nutrition. The Healthy Start scheme gives eligible families a prepaid card that gets topped up automatically. You can just use it in the shops to buy healthy essentials like milk, fruit, veg, and vitamins for your little ones.
And as the kids get older, that support just keeps on going. If your household earnings from work are under £7,400 a year while you're on universal credit, your kids will get free school meals. And that help doesn't just stop when term ends. There's the Holiday Activity and Food Programme, which gives free meals and activities. And some councils even top that up with £15 a week in food vouchers to bridge that holiday gap.
Okay, so beyond council funds and family support, there are a few other major lifelines you should definitely know about. We're talking everything from help with winter bills to grants from totally independent charities.
Every winter, the Warm Home Discount takes £150 straight off your electricity bill. It's not cash in your pocket, but it's a guaranteed discount that gets applied right when you need it the most.
And here's the best part. For most people in England and Wales, you don't even have to apply. The system is designed to figure out who's eligible and just apply the discount automatically. You should simply get a letter confirming it sometime between October and January.
Now, if you've fallen into energy debt, you need to know that charities can help. Take the British Gas Energy Trust, for instance. They offer grants of up to £1,700 to clear arrears. And the most crucial detail here, you do not have to be a British Gas customer. This support is for absolutely everyone.
So, let's pull all this together into a really clear action plan. What do you do now? Step 1. Before anything else, use a free online benefits calculator. The one on the Turn to Us website is excellent and will give you a great starting point. Step 2. Armed with that knowledge, contact your local council. Make sure you ask specifically about the Household Support Fund and discretionary housing payments. And then Step 3. Go and explore what charitable grants you might be able to get. Again, Turn to Us has a fantastic search tool for this.
And really, that brings us to our final thought. Taking that first step, just using a benefits calculator, can take as little as 10 minutes. So the real question isn't whether you have the time, it's whether that quick 10-minute check could unlock the support that makes all the difference for you and your family.